Hello everyone, welcome back to Thrasher, Skate, and Destroy. I'm Insetic, with me on this video is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
And a brand new guest to the channel, Tyler Lasagna.
Hello.
Yo. That's right, kids. We got him over on the Insetic channel. If you haven't heard of Tyler Lasagna, as you know, on my channel I make it my mission to play every non-Tony Hawk Extreme Sports game. On his channel, he's made it his mission to play every Tony Hawk game. So we're like two peas in a pod, you know, chocolate and vanilla, two midgets in a fat guy's ribcage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so now he's over here guesting on Thrasher.
There will be a link in the description. You should go check him out and subscribe to his channel.
Right. He's another extreme sports boy.
That's right.
Tyler, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Have you played Thrasher before?
I played it for a little bit, maybe the first 2 or 3 levels. Yeah.
Okay. And your thoughts?
Not the best.
Yeah, I mean we're quite fond of Z-Axis around here, around these parts, and Z-Axis made this, and you know I think the game had. By the way, love the music. I think this game looks interesting.
Right.
Especially since it was like an early skateboarding game. Before, you know, Tony Hawk had really said, hey, this is how you do it. You know, copy me.
Yeah. For really anything it does.
That was beautiful.
I don't really want to fault it that much. One, because, like, people like this game and I don't want them descending on my head. But two, you know, when a game tries to copy someone else and just does everything poorly, that's when I kind of get like, ugh. But Thrasher is so obviously going for its own feel.
Yeah, it's definitely more realistic.
That, sure, there might be some clunkiness, but, you know, you're still getting a different experience. You still need to think and play in a different way.
Yeah.
So, you know, when someone goes for Tony Hawk arcadey, but then their physics suck, it's like, ugh, okay.
Though you gotta say, I do want to say though that there are ways you can like, you know, attempt to really change up the formula and just absolutely screw it up. You know, like
right.
I mean, in this case, they're not really trying to change up the formula because there's no formula yet. You know, but oh man, there's this game that I think about. I think about it fairly regularly, actually. Like, once every couple of months, I think about this first-person shooter, and I remember the cover, but I don't remember what the name of the game was. It was like Counterpoint or something. It's like it was a first-person shooter, but when you aim down sights, your right thumbstick no longer does what it would normally do. Instead, your view, the direction you're looking is locked in. And the right thumbstick determines how much you lean. So if you leave your thumbstick where it is, your character, like, stands facing forward. If you hold right, he leans right. And it's like, you can lean as much or as little as you want. And you can, that's the way you crouch as well. You hold left trigger and hold down on the right thumbstick, which is bizarre. And even more bizarre is if you're standing up looking at cover, you hold left thumbstick and hold up, and your guy's, I guess, on his tippy toes to like look over the cover.
Yeah, I can't help, dude.
And it was
I'm trying to think, and I just can't think.
Right? And like I played the demo and remember thinking this game is utter trash because like it's not just like changing up the formula in a different way. It's just like hard. It was just not fun, because it was also like, all the enemies were playing like regular FPS enemies, so you didn't have time to like learn the new controls. This was a game on PS3 and Xbox 360, so it's not like first-person shooters had just come out. Like, you know, there was well-established trends, and this game just decided to flaunt all of them.
Your pants are making me mad.
Nice.
Yeah, so a couple things. One, this is Venice Beach. We're in Los Angeles now. And, yeah, if you've played Tony Hawk 2, they modeled the same sort of realistic area. You can see you start in kind of the recessed area with the benches and the graffitied walls. There's some half pipes and some stuff over right on the beach, but of course Thrasher is going to make it look like a place in the real world. So on the other side, there's a street. And, you know, buildings and such where, you know, you can leave the level through either direction.
Okay.
And I guess just small complaint because it happened to me. you should not have to take like 5 seconds to get up and going.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like the pushing off in this game, your guy always does these really like slow pushes, except for sometimes when you're like going up a big hill and like your guy will start doing these shorter pushes to look like he's getting tired and such. And I just feel like it would have been good if you could do those rapid pushes like deliberately to get going a little faster.
Oh, you get damaged by this toxic waste.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now we're in the LA River, so
Yes,
we've got the sewer and the embankments and a bunch of stuff, and yeah, this is one of the few levels, if only level, with an area, the sludge, that will hurt you while you're in it.
That's interesting.
That is very weird.
I don't know if the science bears out on that. I'll have to check.
Yeah. Also, like, the one exit to the level is right behind you at the start. It's, like, kind of hard to find if you're panicking or
Oh,
so.
I love stairs.
Yeah, but I mean...
I love stairs.
I mean, they're in this game for a purpose, you know?
Can you get off your skateboard?
No.
So then they're just an obstacle.
Well, I mean, tricking over stairs is cool, right?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I also want to talk about,
Dying's cool too.
you know, sort of the multipliers in the game that you'll see with your points, because it is hard to pay attention to when you're playing.
They're very out of the way.
There's a lot that I've learned by just watching back my footage that's helped me get better. You know, being able to see someone else doing it, or yourself doing it. Just because it's hard for me to focus on that kind of stuff while playing.
Right.
So yeah, like, your multiplier starts at, 1 times, and kind of based on the coolness of the trick, that might jump up, while you'll see green text, like risky, or big air, or suicidal, or something like that. Kind of based on the coolness of the trick. I mean, in real life, doing a flip trick on flat ground is alright. Doing a flip trick down some stairs is awesome.
Yeah.
And so the game kind of knows that, and if we want to, like, logically, clinically analyze it, it's kind of based on elevation changes.
I see.
If you jump and trick down some stairs, or from a higher area to a lower area, your multiplier might go up to 1.5, or 1.8, or something. Of course, it's based off your tricking combo as well. If you flip trick after that grind, your multiplier will go up a bit, but that's small changes compared to the main influence, which is the riskiness of the trick. Like in this level, if you ride off to the right at the start and you jump that giant gap that we're looking at right now, it'll say like suicidal, and you'll immediately get like a 3 or 4 times multiplier, which those are pretty much the highest multipliers you'll see in this game.
I gotta say, I like that they go with decimal multiplier increases.
Yeah.
Oh man, that police sound is pretty dope.
Yeah.
That boy's gonna be mine.
And then the... I did not want to run from the cop on this level.
Yeah, I can... Oh man, it would have been great if it's like, you can't get me, copper, and then you dive right into the goo. Just die.
Yeah. Yeah. I also want to clarify something. Any trick you do running from the police actually gets you triple points.
Oh, okay.
Not double. So, like, if you're a little low on points and your multiplier's running out, yeah, save one of your big tricks for running from the cop, and you could pick up a quick 1,000, 2,000 points.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, that was 2 more levels. We'll stay in Los Angeles for the next video, and I'll see you then on Thrasher Skate and Destroy.